Good morning, everyone. You are live with Johnathan, Maness, aka the One-Leg Bandit. It's a beautiful day today, and we're very excited. We got Henok from Henok Nation here with us today. We're going to talk to you about a lot of things, but just motivate you. That's what we're going to do. We're here to motivate. But go ahead and get in here, feel the music, and get going this morning. All right, everyone. Without any further ado, we have Henok Crypto from Henok Nation.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much, Johnathan, for having me here. It is an honor to be here with you.
Hey, I appreciate it. I've been waiting on this a long time, man. You are a hustler. You're out there grinding every day, bringing people into the crypto world. And it's a great thing because we're still babies in this, aren't we, Henok?
We really are. I think people underestimate how small, how new, how fresh crypto is. Yes, there are billions of people talking about it, or maybe I'll say hundreds of millions of people talking about it or thinking about it, but so few are actually engaged.
Absolutely. And, you know, I've spent my mission, what I'm trying to do, I don't get paid from anybody like a lot of people, but what I do is I help people get their crypto wallet so they can be a part of the run. Like I felt the SHIB run last time. I felt Doge. You know, that run, that feeling is undescribable. And I know you feel, I mean, you're doing you're doing a $1 million challenge to turn it into 100 million, correct?
That's exactly right.
Tell everyone about that. You know, what's that all about?
Yeah, I'm really excited about building a $100 million crypto portfolio. I just want to show the world what's possible. We are in a recession. We are in a downturn. Can I build a $100 million crypto portfolio in the middle of a bear market? I think it's absolutely possible. The money is really cool, but what I get even more excited about is the idea of the 100x. I believe you can 100x every area in life, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, financially, professionally. And so I'm going to illustrate that and demonstrate that with a crypto portfolio, but the actual principles can apply in any area in life that anyone who's watching or listening wants to apply it to.
Absolutely. And you know, you speak the truth. This is how I know. Every single morning I wake up to you screaming at me on YouTube or Instagram or something like that, and you show people exactly where you are along the process. It's no camera, no hidden drapes or anything like that. You're right there in front of it. If you lose 200 grand that night, you sit there, you put your head down, and you show people that you lost 200 grand. But when it does 100x, you get to show them, hey, you know, this is what it's all about, you know, and I love that. I love that, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's important to show not just the good days. Everybody hears the crazy stories about Shiba Inu or Doge or Bitcoin, and it's, you know, you turn this much into that much, but hardly anyone goes out there and says, actually, it was a lot more difficult than it seems, and here are a lot of dark and red, tough, difficult days. So I want to document that part as well.
Absolutely. The holding and the waiting is truly the hardest part. And, you know, anybody that's involved now, I've gotten 516 people. I keep a tally of how many wallets I've helped get set up. So 516 people so far. You wouldn't believe the people in the Bahamas, man. I went to the Bahamas a couple of weeks. The Bahamas is lit on crypto. I don't know what it is. If you start talking crypto, they're ready to get signed up and get going. I got a lot in the Bahamas, but, you know, people are just excited about crypto in general. It gives them something to look forward to. So I've seen in some of your videos, you roll with some famous people, and you know, I see your mission of what you're trying to do, and you're strongly behind Apollo Eno. Can you let folks know about Apollo? They probably never even heard about it. What is it?
Yeah, Apollo is incredible. So Apollo exists to fund up-and-coming artists and creatives. So Apollo hosts a weekly contest online, and whoever gets the most votes wins money. So for instance, this week, Brittany Palmer, she's a UFC girl, 1.2 million followers on Instagram. She's also an artist and a creative. She won $12,000 in Apollo crypto this week, and she's going to use those funds to help support underprivileged kids in the city of Las Vegas who want to get into art and creativity. A couple of weeks back before then, a guy named Kyrie in Dallas won, you know, I think it was $10,000 worth of Apollo to fund his next album. So every single week, someone is winning thousands of dollars in Apollo crypto. And what's happening is I've got celebrities, I've got friends, you can see them on Instagram, you can see them elsewhere, who are absolutely in love with crypto, who are fascinated by Web3, but are also looking for a way to get involved. Apollo Crypto is making it very easy for anyone who doesn't have anything to do with crypto to get involved. Whether it's the philanthropy side of things where people are getting money for winning these contests, whether it's sponsorships and companies that are looking for eyeballs, there's a space for them to participate in Apollo Crypto, or whether it's celebrities that want to be a part of something really cool. So I've got a bunch of celebrity friends that are jumping in. You guys are slowly starting to see some of those videos come out. And, I've made no secret about it. I'm certainly not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. I think Apollo's the next 100X because I've seen how Hollywood's responding. I've seen how celebrities respond. I've seen how the average everyday person is responding once they learn more about Apollo Crypto. So it's simply a matter of time. They've got major exchanges that are talking with them about next steps. So I'm really excited to be right about that one.
Absolutely. And tell folks that are watching this today, how do they go and find Apollo information? Where do they need to go?
I would go to apollocrypto.org. Apollocrypto.org. There's a lot of information there. The thing I'm most excited about as well is the leadership team. They've got guys that have run, companies that have worked with some of the best. They've built and developed for Chick-fil-A, Pfizer, the WWE, and a bunch of really high-level companies and Fortune 500, Fortune 100 brands. And so, that resume, that track record, gives me a ton of confidence in their ability to develop a crypto-based project. And so I'm really excited about, seeing how Apollo Crypto goes. Go check it out, apollocrypto.org.
And I threw it up in the comments, so anybody want to see that, you can just check that out. I see you out on the streets, of your hometown in Dallas, talking to just people. Does it blow your mind how, a lot of folks, I would say probably 7 out of 10 don't even really, they're not even in it yet. They don't even know. Does that blow your mind?
Yeah, it's remarkable because many of them, if I say, hey, do you know what Bitcoin is? You know what crypto is? They'll say, I've heard the word, but I really don't know what it is. And so I'm certainly, surprised. But then again, it's like, what? We saw what happened in the internet. It took a decade for people to go from hearing a word to actually executing and using it. So it's definitely surprising. But everyone who's watching this and listening to this, it's an amazing opportunity because guess what? This is the most revolutionary technology that's hit the earth. It's bigger than the internet, blockchain, Web3, NFTs, crypto. And so eventually everyone's going to be involved, but we're early. And so now we get to build companies, organizations, and platforms that capitalize on the technology so that when the masses do come in, we get to ride that wave.
Absolutely. And Henok, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I started in federal contracting. I'm an amputee veteran, started winning people federal contracts, and we started winning big ones. So I've helped clients win over $1 billion in my life with federal contracts just by reading, understanding, having a great team. We worked together and we built this up. So we made people a lot of money in federal contracting. And then, I wanted to transition this over, and I found the true happiness in life is helping other people learn things. Like, there's tons of federal money out there that people could win if they learn how to do it. And I've been able to help them in federal contracting and now crypto. And it's just a true blessing. And I see that in you every morning when you wake up. I feel that you are trying to help people learn. And that's the same thing I'm trying to do. So that's why, I definitely wanted to say thank you for you taking your time here today, with me, the one-legged-bandit and the bandits out here. But what do you see in your day-to-day that we can teach people the easiest thing for folks to learn right now? Like saying in a video like we're doing right now, what do they need to learn and how do we need to guide them, in your words?
A lot of people are attracted to the portfolio of crypto, the idea that you can make a lot of money in this space, but very few people do the hard work of learning the science of crypto. I believe it's extremely important to understand the underlying technology because it'll help you make money down the road. So I would start with going to YouTube and looking up what is cryptocurrency, what is blockchain, what is Web3, what is an NFT, what is a transaction hash, what is a consensus model, what is a layer one. You need to look up these words and watch the top 10 videos for every keyword search. And as you're watching these videos, take a lot of notes. You're going to run into words and concepts you've never heard before. Write them down on the side of your piece of paper. Go right back to YouTube. Type those words in. Okay, what is a layer two? What's the difference between a token and a coin? What is the difference between, what's a smart contract? And now you're going to go follow that rabbit and watch those top 10 videos for every keyword search and run into those videos and write down the notes you're taking and put the questions you have right back in the search bar over and over and over again until you've spent dozens of hours mastering and understanding the technology. Because once you understand the technology, the investment side gets a whole lot easier. And more importantly, the business of crypto begins to open up. A lot of people are excited about the portfolio of crypto. Some people are looking into the science of crypto, and I'm begging people to start to look into the business of crypto. So for instance, let me give you the difference. It's one thing for someone to understand how the internet works. It's another thing for someone to invest in Amazon stock in the early 2000s. It's a whole nother thing to create Amazon. You go from the science of the technology to the portfolio of the technology to the business of said technology. And the billions are actually in the business of crypto. So I'm really excited to see what industries, what backgrounds, what demographics that you might come from that your resume represents, and how crypto, blockchain, Web3, NFTs infiltrate your industry. And maybe you're the one that creates a company that disrupts your industry or your space. The bottom line is this technology is coming for every single industry, every sphere, every sector of society. So someone's going to make $1 billion in your space using this technology. Why can't that be you?
Many people, right, Henok? I mean, they're talking, hundreds of thousands of millionaires and many billionaires because this is the gold rush. People, you need to feel me when I'm telling you this. This is the gold rush that we've all been, that our generation has been waiting on. We're not going and digging up nuggets out of the ground, but what we are right now is we're learning how to utilize this technology, being like Henok just said, the first folks to implement it into your business. If you go to manessveteranmedical.com, we receive cryptocurrency for payments, and no, not too many people are utilizing it yet, but they have the option already. And what we're going to do is focus on, like Henok said, every other business out there that needs to bring that option among many other options into their business. And Henok, that's where the work's at, right? That's where the jobs are coming. And that's where all these folks that are unemployed at this time, if you sit there and do exactly what Henok just said and hop on the computer, you can get a job doing this, correct?
Absolutely. There is going to be an ever increasing need for people on staff who have a cursory understanding of this technology and how it can be applied in said industry.
And to be completely honest, there's not many in the United States of America. I know this because at first in my search, I had to try to find, I found a few, but the majority of this knowledge is overseas at this time. We have to educate. We need to move forward. We don't need to be last in this technology because we'll miss our run.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Well, so let's.
Hey, Jonathan, I don't know if you can hear me. I lost you there. What was that? We're going to give Jonathan a second. Hopefully he'll get back here pretty quickly.
Here we go, buddy. So
there we go.
I repaired it. I just wanted to say, I wanted to switch gears. Who got you into crypto? What motivated you to get into the game? And what did you see to say, hey, I'm going to jump on this?
Everybody's got that weird, wacky friend. Maybe he's into conspiracy theories. Maybe he's into something else. But my friend Derek in 2017 said, hey, you need to really look into this crypto stuff. You need to look into this Bitcoin stuff. And you need to look into this Tron. And so in 2017, I began to look into it. I put $1,000 into Bitcoin. It went crazy high, crazy low. It freaked me out. And so I sold. And I didn't think anything of cryptocurrency until Elon Musk got on Saturday Night Live spring of 2021, about a year and a half ago. And so when I saw Elon get on Saturday Night Live, I began to look back into crypto again, started watching these charts, and I was like, wow, this Doge thing is really taking off. I wonder if there's another Doge on the way. So I began to look into the Dogecoin killer, Shiba Inu, and purchased my first Shiba Inu last May. It completely crashed. Once Shiba Inu crashed, I realized, okay, someone made a lot of money getting into Shiba Inu really early. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn the game. I'm going to learn how to get into Shiba Inu or other Shiba Inus really early. And I'm going to start investing. So that summer, I lost thousands of dollars all of last year. all during the summer of last year. I lost thousands of dollars throwing money at tokens and just losing. And finally, I decided to spend $1,000 an hour on consulting. I began to spend X amount of dollars per month to be a part of an investor group. And I began to spend hundreds of hours YouTube, Telegram, Discord, learning the science of crypto, the portfolio of crypto, and the business of crypto. And on the other side of that training, equipping, and development, I began to have a basic understanding of investing. I turned $100 into $300 on the first trade in 3 minutes on the other side. In 6 minutes on the other side of that training. And the rest is history. I turned $300 into a whole lot more. And that's really what got me into crypto last summer.
Beautiful. And let's parlay on into this and talk a little bit about individual cryptos. Okay, so Saitama, how you feeling about Saitama now that the V2 is over? Do you have any faith left in that team? And do you foresee that they can rise from the ashes over there in Dubai?
I hope to God they can. I don't know anything about the project any longer. I have distanced myself. Once that community excoriated me really months ago, I just realized, okay, I don't really want to be a part of anything toxic or negative. And so I kind of pushed away from many of the community members there. There are still a few that I'm in regular contact with, but I don't know anything about the project. And I can't really speak about the project in any kind of way that's helpful because I'm no longer a part of it, nor do I keep up with it. But I wish everybody on the earth the best. I hope everyone wins. I want to see all of crypto win. I don't care if it's Saitama. I don't care if it's Shiba Inu. I don't care if it's, Ethereum, everything from top to bottom, because this technology is revolutionary. It's going to change the world. And the only way we're going to get there is to see success throughout the industry. So that's definitely what I want to see across any platform.
Well, and I feel the same way. We don't have to break down individuals. I really feel when Ethereum's moving, they're all moving. They move further depending on how strong the project is. I am excited about Shiba Inu. I do want to talk about it. That's my baby. They're working very hard. Their team is doing what they said they were going to do. PlaySide game comes out here shortly. Shibarium, if that comes out, I do think that Shiba Inu will not only run again, but run further than it did before. And I feel that. I know that from your conversation earlier, you probably sold some, but I hope you still have some in the bag, somewhere.
I do. So I profited. So I bought in May of last year. It completely crashed. I didn't even bother looking at it again. Went on a run last fall, as you know. I did sell a lot of my bag at the top, really close to the top. And I was really happy with that move because I understood crypto a little bit better at that moment in time. But I still got a baby bag, sitting back there. And that's my moon bag. I'm not going to touch it for 10 years. Shiba Inu is really, really special. And I've said this from the beginning, and I'm going to keep saying it again. Shiba Inu was the gateway drug for me, the gateway crypto for many, many of us. And I would say that I've always known that token would do exceptionally well because all I had to look at was one thing, and that is the community. I have never seen a crypto community as vehement, as serious about the growth of their project as the SHIB army. Just that alone is enough to explode the project over the years. Why? Because if you have a 1 million+ person army who supports the project, regardless of what products or services you roll out, you have millions, if not billions of dollars in volume at your disposal over the years to develop products and services. And you have a 1 million person customer base day one. So no matter what those guys and gals roll out, it's going to be a W because there's a user base already built in and there's a lot of money in to develop and build. So yes, Shiba Inu, just on the basis of having a cult-like community, which is a beautiful thing for our space, is going to win. Period. End of story.
I completely agree. And what the last topic I want to hit on with you so we can try to blow some people's minds, and I want to hear it in your words because you do this perfectly. Tell people what you think of the metaverse in the next 3 to 5 years. Let people know just what you can see, because I know what I can see. What can you see?
There will be a day. So 20 years ago, if you would have told yourself and all of us, you would have a device strapped to your hip. You would be interacting and learning through a screen, and you would be talking to most of your people in your network are found through your phone or the internet. You would have thought we were crazy because back then we had a home phone and we had our neighbors, and that's about it. And so I'm gonna say something crazy that that people were saying. People were saying crazy things 20 years ago, and now you find yourself watching this live stream. And I'm gonna say something right now, and it's gonna sound crazy, but don't be surprised if you find yourself actually doing your job from the context of within the metaverse. Don't be surprised if you find yourself going to church or your synagogue or your mosque within the context of the metaverse. Don't be surprised if you go to do a coffee with somebody through the metaverse. And don't be surprised when you're beginning to engage with humans and interact with people primarily through the metaverse. There will be a day and age where it's actually more efficient to connect with people, whether it's your boss for an interview, whether it's going on a date, or whether it's building a relationship with someone overseas, primarily through the metaverse. And I believe, listen, there are some people out there that are saying that the metaverse is going to replace life, real life interaction. That's never going to happen. But the metaverse will absolutely support your in real life interactions, just like the internet and that phone that you're using right now or that device you're on supports your real life interactions. Some of you actually have better friends, deeper friends, stronger connection through the internet and your network and your online community than you do your real life. And so with things, right now there's a, monkeypox is kind of going viral right now across the world. COVID obviously did what it did. And so there was a time where we couldn't even meet and, face to face, whether you believe in it or not, that was just a reality. And so, those are things that could happen, in the years to come. And so how are we going to connect? How are we going to keep building? How are we going to stay connected? The metaverse could help solve that problem. Do I see us living in the metaverse a year from now? Absolutely not. But I think in the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to see AR, VR take some huge leaps, and we'll begin to dabble into the metaverse.
I feel the same, Henok. And one thing, just to circle that all together, I believe commerce, business will be held in the metaverse. We can already see it with shopping and things of that matter. But like when you want to find the new Jordans, instead of you driving down to the mall, you go and you find the Jordans that you want, and then they ship it right to your door the next day, correct?
There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yes, absolutely. That's one application. I mean, there's so many. I could even see you, let's say government contracts need to be executed. I mean, you might not be able to go to Seattle or Virginia, but you'll be able to sign on your new house or conduct that business deal inside of the metaverse.
I love it, man. I really do. And, the whole business side of things switched with COVID. Like you said, we all had to start doing these Zoom meetings and, and now the metaverse will feel like we're sitting right beside the people that we're doing, that we're talking about or whatever we need to handle. But Henok, I just really, again, want to say thank you so much. I love the positivity. It's hard to be positive every day. It really is. Even when there's doubters and people like, if something moves down or whatever, I tell everybody only invest what you can invest, but enjoy this ride, the ups and the downs. And you truly do that. You show us every day. Hey, woo, I lost 250 last night. How are you feeling? But you still know what's coming. The power of positivity, the power of belief is a wonderful thing. And I tell you, I feel it. I think we're going places. So thank you, Henok, for your time. And let's do this again sometime. If you ever need me, I would love to be there for you. So one last thing before you go. Do you have any in-person shows where people can come and meet you in the next 2 to 3 months?
I don't yet, but that will be coming later this year.
10-4, man. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and you have a wonderful day, Henok. I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you for your service to our nation. Thank you for serving the crypto community, and I look forward to talking with you very soon, Johnathan.
All right. Thanks, bud. Bye-bye. So, everyone, that was Henok from Henok Nation. And look, that was just a great interview. I hope you understand now a little more clear what we're trying to do, where we're growing to, and just don't forget to get involved in crypto. If you need me, reach out to me, the One Leg Bandit. I will help you in any way, answer any questions that you have to make sure that you're able to get some tokens in your bag. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and I'll holler back at you later. The One Leg Bandit is out.